Are you thinking of building a new home? Maybe you're tired of trying to find a detached home in Calgary and you just can't find it with all the multiple offers that are happening in our city right now. Well, many have turned to considering building a new home. Now, the question we want to answer today is, can real estate agents actually sell pre-construction homes in Calgary? Well, we're going to talk about that and a few other questions that we keep getting from you right after this. All right, so with our Calgary market heating up and constantly just so much happening in terms of single-family homes, low inventory, all this going on, the question that we get all the time, or have had many times, is, can a real estate agent in Calgary sell pre-construction homes? The simple answer is yes. And yes, you can. And I've got a couple other questions that we have continued to have from viewers that have come in that I want to talk about as well. But what I want to talk about first is we have a race. We have a race going on that has a giveaway at the end. And that race is to 12,000 subscribers. And what we're going to do is, when we get to 12,000 subscribers on this channel, we are actually going to give away a month's rent or mortgage payment for one of our subscribers. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and as well as comment on this video for you to enter. So do that. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get that over with. Have some fun. But we have some amazing questions today. And these questions are: will I pay more for the house if I work with a real estate agent, if I'm building a new house? Do real estate agents make money on new construction? And how can a real estate agent actually help me when looking at a new house? All right, so let's jump in, because right now there are over, I think it's 17 or 18 brand new communities in the city, and a lot of buyers who are looking for single family homes in Calgary are getting a little frustrated. They're getting frustrated that they are not able to potentially find a property. So when you can't find a resale, where do you go? You go to the new builds. And now you go to a builder. You go to those communities. You go through show homes. You go through all of those steps. And in 10, 12 plus months later, you got yourself a new home. So the first question we're going to cover today is, will I pay more for a house? The answer is no. You are not going to pay more from a house. In fact, builders have a commission built into their sale price when they build their homes. And unlike other provinces, this surprised me out in Ontario. If you as a buyer went to a real estate agent and said, hey, I want to build a new construction, a lot of agents would go, peace, get out. Because what I've heard, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I heard this, and I don't know if it's fully true, but in, like, say, Toronto, and I guess maybe in condos or anything like that, a lot of builders will not pay real estate agents. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard it for the first time a couple days ago, and I was really surprised, and that's why I wanted to do this video. And so, but in Calgary, builders do have money set aside that for each home that is going to be paid to the agent. So they're expecting agents to come and help them sell their properties. So if you are looking for a new build, do not be afraid to bring your agent. And actually, we encourage it, because the person at the show home works for the builder. They don't work for you. You need someone to work for you and understands the product, the pricing, what's happening in the market, what upgrades should you do, because you shouldn't just upgrade everything. And matter of fact, we shot a video about 10 tips that you need to know when building a new home, and we'll throw it right up here in a card. Click that and watch that video if you want, because there's some great things in there, great tips when you're building a new home. So if you're still here and we're still watching this video and you didn't click off on that card, then let's continue on. So, do real estate agents make money on new construction? We do. Just like a resale home, real estate agents actually get paid from the seller. And the seller is the one that has the commission that pays the buying agent and the agent who's selling their home for them. Now, in a builder's case, there's potentially not a selling agent, but just the buyer's agent. So now what happens is the seller, which is the builder, pays us, let's say me as the buyer's real estate agent, I get paid from them to help you. Does that make sense? And so that is how we get paid. We get compensated from the builder when we are selling a pre-construction home here in Calgary. All right. Now, the third question is, how can a real estate agent help me when I'm looking at new homes? Well, there's a lot of things in here. And if you go back to that video, actually, there are a handful of things out of those 10 tips that are things that we can help you with. But the biggest thing is strategy, pricing, and understanding what you're signing. All right. So there have been times I've heard amazing stories and horror stories with builders, but I've also heard amazing stories and horror stories with real estate agents too. So I'm not saying builders are bad or realtors are bad, or builders are good or realtors are good. What I am saying is have someone in your court on your side who understands what you're looking for and is willing to help you get the best home for you and your family. All right. And by doing that, we want to also not just look at the new builds, but the resale market too. So here's another video that Tony and I shot, and it explains a few tips about how we as agents help. And Tony goes into some great explanations about not just focusing on the new build, but look at the homes around. But in this market right now, it's hard to always look around because there might just not be any inventory, right? So by saying that, basically you need to have an agent there. We can help you as much or as little as you want. I have helped buyers where all they needed was just guidance and direction into what they wanted as a home. And then they and the builder took it from there. They went and chose things. I go get phone calls saying, hey, is this a good upgrade or is this a good option? And we would help them decide on what is worthwhile, because sometimes things that you like are not sellable in the future. And so, yes, you may want to just go crazy on this, like really expensive flooring or like countertops or something really lavish. But the market, the community, the area, the street that you're building that home on it's not going to work for that long term. So is that a good investment? Probably not. The chances of you staying in that home forever is really unlikely as well. So don't overbuild the house. And that's one of the ways that we can help you as agents. And also in the contracts. We have seen contracts where a builder has all of a sudden just started asking for more deposits when it wasn't even in the contract. And our client was like, what's going on? All of a sudden, we're starting to figure this out, having conversations with them. And it's like, guys, don't send any more money. We'll sort this out for you. But how would you have known that if you did not have an agent in your side? So all of this to say, yes, agents, real estate agents can help you when you're building a new construction. So for all of you buyers that are coming from out of town or buyers that are buying in Calgary and you're trying to figure out how this all works, we absolutely can help you when you're buying new construction. So we hope this helps. And again, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel as we have that race to 12,000 subscribers, where we're going to give away 1 month's rent or mortgage payment at some point right when we hit 12,000 subscribers. So do that, and we will see you guys on the next video.